Good morning, guys. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis, where I journey through my 40s, working very hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health, and this is going to be a financial health video. Welcome. If you are new, I hope that you are clicking on this video because you are getting excited about setting up your 2023 budget and you want to see how some other people are doing it. If that's the case, I hope that this can give you some ideas of what to do, of what works for me, and maybe of what not to do because you don't think it'll work for you. But I hope that you enjoy this content. And if you are returning, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. So today is Friday morning. I got paid today. It is only 7:13, y'all. I'm getting earlier and earlier doing this, so maybe I'll have time. And I just want to point out I'm in my new area, which isn't not new. It's my desk. It's where I've had this desk here for 2 years, but I did just set this up. And if you didn't see it, I filmed a little tour of all of the stuff that is on the boards behind me. So you can check out that video if you're curious and nosy and want to know what's going on my desk. Also, y'all, I did gift exchanges with my friends this week and I got lots of stuff off of my wish list and I love it and I'm super happy. But I have to show you that one of my friends made this for me. She recreated this logo and got it made on a mug for me. And I almost cried when I opened it. So she made me a mug with my logo on it for this channel. I'm so excited. It's my new favorite mug. I have been using it almost every morning now. Obviously, I wash it. Um, don't worry, you haven't seen the last of my YNAB mug. I still love that mug, but this one is awesome. So, I got paid today. I've already paid some bills, which is why this number is bigger than this number because I've already paid some of this stuff, so don't panic. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this because it's almost Christmas. I know everybody's got a busy week ahead, or weekend, I hope. Even if you don't, I have no idea what I just did. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, just the fact that there's some time off of work and school, I hope that you have some fun plans with family or friends, something going on. Also, oh, before I ignore this completely, I was frying dinner the other night. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I was making chicken cutlets and the chicken fell off of my fork into the hot grease and I got like splashed with hot grease. So that and this. So that's what all that is. I didn't get beat up. I didn't fall down some stairs. I like splashed with hot grease and I'm okay. It's healing up. It hurt pretty bad the first night, but really, now it just looks bad, so I'm okay. But that's what's going on there. Anyway, I'm super graceful. I don't know if I've mentioned. So let's get into my budget. If you are not new, then you will recognize the software. If you are new, you may not. This is a software called YNAB Budget. We call it YNAB. And the way this works is it's basically a digital cash stuffing system. If you are interested in trying this system out after you've seen me use it, I will put a link in the description box below. It will get you will always get 34 days for free. And then if you decide you like it and you've used my link to do the trial, you'll get an additional 30 days for free, and so will I. Sorry, my cat is stuck inside because it is freezing outside. It is 11 degrees outside in Central Texas. That never happens here. Like, never. Even if it snows, like if it gets down into the 20s, we're cold. It's 11 degrees outside, and that's before wind chill. I don't even know what it is with wind chill. So I'm not letting him out, but he's not happy. Anyway, so he's going to run around and you may hear him howling because he does not like to be stuck inside. Any hoodle. So YNAB, this is YNAB. This is how I digitally cash stuff. So what I do is I go in and I plan out my budget every week in my budget by paycheck book by the budget mom. And then on Fridays when I get paid, I come in here and instead of physically drawing out the cash from my bank and putting it into envelopes, I come in here and these are my envelopes. And that's how I track it because 99% of what I do is going to be online shopping or with a debit card or a credit card. I use my credit cards to pay for things because I get 2 or 3% cash back on almost every single card that I have. And so that's free money. So like some of this money that is in here, I got just this last month. Well, I get about $2 or $3 from PayPal almost every week. And then I got $22 from Venmo last month. Just $22. for free because I used that card to pay for it instead of my debit card. And I keep the cards at zero. This 4241 is because I went to HEB yesterday morning, so that hasn't cleared yet, so I can't pay it. So I keep my cards at zero, and I just use them to get my cash back. And so why not do that? And since I do it that way, having cash on hand isn't really practical. That being said, in 2023, I am going to start carrying some cash, and if I have time at the end of this video, I'll mention it. Otherwise, it'll be in my next video. So what this money is this is the remainder of the rollover from last week, which was $683.58. My cash back that I got at the end of last week was, that's included in that. And then my paycheck that I got today. So let's go ahead and budget this out. The way I do my budget is every week on Friday, I give myself $50 in my dining out category. I give myself $75 in my grocery category, and I did go over a little bit in groceries, but I am not going to cover that. I really, really shouldn't need much at all this week. The only reason I went over is because I went grocery shopping yesterday morning just to try to avoid this Arctic freeze that's hit us, because I didn't want to go out today when it was 11 degrees, even though I knew, because I used my credit card, I knew that if I put it on my credit card, I would pay it today. So I wasn't worried about it. So most of my groceries that I need for this week, I bought yesterday. I just went yesterday morning after the gym because it was still like in the 40s instead of in the teens. Anyway, so now that gives me almost $50 for the next week. That should be fine. Fun money, I give myself $10 every week. Ecclesial expenses, I typically give myself $40 a week. This is my church donation. But I am not going to be going to church this week. I'm going to be Zooming in, which to people who are super religious and they celebrate Christmas, this is going to sound backwards and weird because you know I am a religious person. I do not actually religiously celebrate Christmas. And that is a religious discussion that has nothing to do with my budget, so I won't go into that. But because I don't, there is a church gathering for my church this weekend. It's in Lampasas, but I am not going to be going. It is geared toward the younger people, which is awesome. And I love this group. And actually, I started the first one, which was when I was still in my 20s. So it's got to be close to 20 years ago. I started that one, and I started the original planning of it. And I love this gathering, but the kids are here, and we used to do it on New Year's, and now we do it on Christmas, and I don't want to miss them opening their gifts and stuff. So I'm not going to be going. But because this gathering is happening, my church that I usually attend here in Austin, we don't even have the room. We did not rent the room that we normally reserve for ourselves. Everybody is going to be going to Lampasas for that retreat. So we don't have that room cost to cover. I'm not going to be going anywhere. I will just Zoom in. There's a talk tonight, there's a couple tomorrow, and there's one on Sunday. And so I will just listen to them on Zoom, but I'm not going to actually physically be in person at a church. So I'm not going to put anything into that category. Gas, it is a payday, so I am going to give myself $50 for gas. I doubt that I will need $50 for gas. Thankfully, gas has been going back down a little bit. And last time I only needed like $30 for gas, and I still have half a tank, and I'm not going into Lampasas this week. So I don't know, but I like to have it there just in case I need it. Self-care gets $25 every time I get a paycheck. I still haven't gone and gotten my pedicure, which if you watch my weigh-ins, you will know I really need to go get a pedicure. Pet expenses is not getting filled today. I have all the food I need for my animals, and that will probably get filled out of my next check. I can't remember. It's a once a month. I put $50 in it once a month. Household, again, has already been filled. Reimbursable, I am not going into Lampasas this weekend, so my aunt won't pay me back. Also, some of this money is from Nathan for food that I bought, which was like $32, which actually I do need to cover that. I didn't think. I do need to cover the food from Nathan. 32 because I am taking it off of the rent. So let me plus 32. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Look at my stuff's right here. All of my stuff. I don't have to pause you and go around the corner and figure out where I left all my stuff. Except for I need to figure out which pen I need to use. So Nathan is paying me back $32.32. Okay, and that way I don't forget. Um, did I just make that bigger? What did I just do? Plus, oh, because I minused 32.32 instead of plus 32. So this 58.75 is what my aunt owes me for her Pampered Chef. I have it. If my cousin goes in, I don't know if he's going to go in or if he's also going to Zoom, but if he goes in, this is his mom. I'm going to ask him to bring this to her, stop by here and pick it up so she can have it and then she can send me money. She only uses checks. She doesn't have Venmo or Cash App or anything. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to get a check from her at some point. I'm not worried about it. The bills that I have to pay this paycheck are everything for the rest of December. I get paid again next week starts on December the 30th. So basically all of my bills are due out of this check. Technically, rent is not due until next week, but I'm paying it this week. So these look red because I already logged on and paid them. So what did I just do? Like, y'all, I need to go back to bed. 63.94. 63, oh my goodness, 63.94. That's how that works. My consolidation loan will be coming out automatically. That's 167. Cinemark is $10.81. Y'all, as much as I love this, I think I might need to cancel it. I haven't been to a movie in months. I think I have like 5 or 6 credits. I need to use it. Maybe the kids are here. Maybe we'll go watch a movie or something next week. The water bill was $107.54. I paid that already. So normally I budget $120 for water, $500 for rent, but I already paid these, so I know how much they are exactly. Seth's car is $269.85 plus $55.42 for a grand total of $325.27. That is what I pay every month for his car. That's what he pays me, and then I pass it on. My mom's phone bill is set to come out automatically. Did I put my mom's phone bill in here? I didn't put my mom's phone bill in here. I need to pay that. That's $63.21. Yeah, when I did this, mom's phone, 63.21. That comes out. And then for rent, it is $425.62. And y'all, I have not forgotten about the Splitwise video. I am going to film a Splitwise tutorial of how I use it. And I just haven't had time these last couple of weeks. It's been a bit hectic. Okay, so then that is my mom's phone bill, 63.21. Rent is 425.62, and then I owe Nathan $50 more on my gimbal, and that is paid off. The gimbal is this stick part that he bought me the camera as my birthday Christmas present, and I bought the gimbal, but he just paid for it all, and I was paying him back for the gimbal. So that is that. That will be the last time I have to pay him $50 for now until the next thing he buys for me and I have to pay him back. That is what is going into those categories. The only other thing that I have to fund today is my 52-week challenge, y'all. That's $53 a week. That's the way I do it. At $53 a paycheck every 2 weeks, I put in the first week and the last week working in instead of the last 2 weeks of the year, which would be, what is that, 52 and 51, $104. I'm only having to put in $53. So I put in $53 every single paycheck. And that way, the beginning of the year, it's more than I would put in. But at the end of the year, now when I have no money, it's much nicer to only have to put in $53 than it would be to have to come up with $104 right now, or $103. So that is that. And then baby Joe gets $2. That's my baby nephew, my nephew's baby. And that is everything. I probably will get a couple more things in the holiday giving just because I received a couple of gifts I was not anticipating, and I know you don't have to reciprocate. I know that people did not give them to me in anticipation of receiving something back, but I love to buy things for people And if I can find something affordable that I think they will like, I will buy it. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to put another $300 in there. It's going to be like another 50, maybe $60 in there. But I am probably going to put more. But for right now, I'm going to leave this as is with $916.40 left to roll into next week. I'm going to put that into week one because week one is the next the next time I see you, y'all, I will be budgeting the first week of January 2023. Can you believe that? Like, we're a week away from January. My mind is having a really hard time comprehending this right now. But that is what I have left. $916.40. I will not be getting a paycheck that week, so this will have to cover all of my bills, which I, yes, it will. It will cover everything. I will be fine. I have spent significantly more this month than I anticipated spending, so I really need to redo my January budget before I film it for y'all. But that should also be coming out this week because, again, it's almost January. I don't understand. Okay, y'all, it is 7:30, which is normally the time I start filming these videos, so I'm super excited that I have time to go through this and make sure I did everything correctly, go get some breakfast, and log on to work. It is the last day of work for me before Christmas vacation, obviously, because tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And then I have off tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And Mondays are typically really busy for us. So I want to make sure I have everything really caught up at work. And I'm pointing right over here because now my workstation is right here next to where I'm sitting. But I want to make sure I have everything really caught up at work so that when we come back on Tuesday, it's not overwhelming. Plus, I have people off today, people off next week on my team. So everything is just busy right now, but it's always busy at holiday time for everybody, I'm sure. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave this here. If I don't talk to you again before Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your family. Again, if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope that you are enjoying whatever time you have off to spend with your friends and family. If you are celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I don't know what the traditional greeting is for that other than happy Hanukkah. But I hope y'all are having an amazing time, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.